Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with, this is sad, but this is my alternate 15 for life list. Because there are so many that I would include in a 15 for life. Or there were definitely some that I left out of the first video that I would probably have to really think hard about it to replace any from my first video, but I thought let me just do an alternate list because there are a lot. There were definitely 15 more that are lifers for me. So anyways, I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with this first one. This is just a dupe, but this is Maison Alhambra Kismet Angel, which is a dupe of Killian Angel. I would just have to have some version of Killian Angel share, whether it be the original, whether it be the Duo dupe, Angelic Elixir, whether it be this, any of them would suffice. I love this scent though. This is such a beautiful fragrance. There's nothing really groundbreaking about it anymore. I guess because it's just kind of run its course as far as hype goes, but I still love this. This is like a boozy, cinnamony apple pie. I love it. I love the way it smells on me. I just love everything about it. So I would have to have some version of Killian Angel share, and since I have a full bottle of this will do. Okay, next, I really struggled in the first video with if I could only pick one fragrance from my Dream House of Curio collection, which would it be? And I went with White Rabbit, which I still totally agree with, but I do think that for an alternate list, this is the one I would pick. This is Blood Cherry Cordial. I absolutely adore this scent. This is different from any other cherry scent I've ever smelled. This is a cherry fragrance that doesn't smell like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This really does smell like a cherry cordial. If you are like me and you love those like Queen Anne cherry cordials, then this smells the way that those taste. I absolutely adore this scent. I get compliments on this scent every time I wear it. It never fails. Somebody asks me what I'm wearing. It's just one of those fragrances that just smells so good on me. And I definitely choose this one because I would love to have a cherry scent in my collection that doesn't smell like Lost Cherry. So anyways, that is Dream House of Curio Blood Cherry Cordial. This next one, this is just a classic. This is a classic, easy reach. Is nostalgic for me, and I absolutely adore it. Could not live without it. This is Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. Just the original. I love this. This kind of smells like middle school to me for sure. Actually, high school. I keep thinking that this came out when I was in middle school. It didn't. It came out when I was in high school. I love this. This is light and effervescent. It's clean and sweet. It smells a little bit spa-like. This is a fragrance that just smells so good on my skin, and I absolutely adore it, and I could not live without it. It's just an absolutely beautiful scent, and it's one that I would definitely want in my collection. So anyways, that is Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. Next, I pulled the correct manifesto because this is just the original manifesto. This is all I have left of the original manifesto because I don't know why. I'm now wondering if when I bought that bottle of manifesto, if I knew it was Elixir when I was buying it, if it was listed that way and I knew it, and you know, because that's a very good possibility, and that I just forgot that it was Elixir and that I just assumed it was the original manifesto. I can't totally remember, but this is all I've got left of the original manifesto now. I'm gonna have to buy a backup bottle of this. As much as I am super happy that I have a bottle of the Elixir, I didn't realize that that was the case. So, and I thought that the reason that they smelled slightly different was because you can see how dark my liquid is on this one. I thought because this bottle is so old and it's so well aged and that bottle was brand new, had never been opened or sprayed. That is where I thought the discrepancy in the smell came from. I thought, oh, it just hasn't aged as well as this one has. No, it's a different fragrance. I still, like, I'll never let myself live that down. Never. I mean, that is wild to me. But anyways, I love this one. I'm obsessed with Manifesto. I love it. I hated to have to pick Addict over it because I love Manifesto just as much as I love Addict. So in an alternate universe, in an alternate 15 for Life video, I would definitely choose Manifesto. I love this scent, and now I need to go on a hunt for a backup bottle of this. So anyways, that is YSL Manifesto. Next, I'm not going to talk about this for too long because this is the fragrance that inspired this video. I realized that I left out By the Fireplace by Replica in my last video, and I am obsessed with this scent. This is like one of my comfort scents. This is one of my easy reach scents. I absolutely adore this. This is vanilla and chestnuts and Gaiac wood. It's kind of smoky, it's sweet, it smells kind of marshmallowy. It reminds me a little bit of Marshmallow Fireside from Bath and Body Works, which I also adore, that candle. And this gives me the same feeling just in perfume form, and I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It smells really good on me, lasts forever on me. And yeah, it's kind of like an old signature, but when I was kind of to the point where I didn't do signatures anymore because I just had too many fragrances, like I just had too many fragrances that I cycled through on a regular basis, but it was one that I did wear for like a solid couple of months. But anyways, that is Replica by the Fireplace. Love this scent, could not live without it. This would be the rose scent that I choose. This is Gallagher Fragrances Rosé All Day. I would have to have a rose fragrance in my collection, and this would be it. I love this scent. This is another masterpiece from Gallagher. I love this. This is sweet and jammy. It's apple crisp, and it's stainless steel, and it's brown sugar and plum, and it is delicious. It's like, imagine you have a huge glass of red wine sitting next to you. You just took an apple pie out of the oven, and you also just got a huge bouquet of fresh red roses, and it's all like sitting in front of you. That's what Rosé All Day smells like. It is fantastic. One of the longest lasting fragrances in my collection. This is one that you will smell like it even after you wash your skin. It is so strong, so long lasting, and so beautiful. So that is Rosé All Day from Gallagher. I would have to have that. This next one, this one surprised me because I actually had to go get this off the desk because I need to decant some of this for my friend Tatiana. This is one that I'm definitely going to decant for her because this kind of reminds me a little bit of Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, but way more wearable, way less patchouli. Chanel Coco Mademoiselle doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on my skin. I'm gonna be sending her a carded sample of Coco Mademoiselle too, because I think she said she wanted to revisit it, and I would love to hear somebody else's opinion on what they think of Coco Mademoiselle all these years later, after all the hype's died down, if it works on her, if it doesn't work on her. And I also want to send this one as a kind of alternative because this is kind of my Coco Mademoiselle that I have in my collection. This is a fragrance from, it's called the Alchemist or Alchemist Perfumes or something, and this is called Alchemy 33. I love this scent. This is one that I would definitely, this would be like my kind of feminine, girly Coco Mademoiselle, like easy reach, kind of floral patchouli that I would want in my collection. I love this. This thing lasts forever on me. It smells really good on my skin, and I absolutely adore it. So I would definitely want this as one of my easy reaches in my collection. So that is Alchemy 33 from Alchemist Perfumes, I think is what it's called. Now I need to set that aside so that I remember to make a decant of it. Okay, this next one, I can't even believe I left this one out of my collection. Did I include Alien Essence Absolute? I think I did. I would definitely just want the original Alien though. I could be perfectly happy with just the original Alien. I love this scent. It's so beautiful. It's funny, people say you either have to be an Alien or an Angel person. I am definitely a both person. I love Angel and Alien. I don't know that I've ever met, I've definitely met flankers of Angel that I don't like. I am not particularly fond of like the Angel / Flower series that they did. In fact, I bought one of those. I think it was Angel Rose, and I didn't love it. I think they had like an Angel Violet. I didn't love those Angel flankers. I can't really think off the top of my head of an alien that I have disliked. But anyways, I would definitely need this in my collection. I love this. It's a beast. It's unique. It's beautiful. It's one of those fragrances that you either love it or you hate it. It's very polarizing. Some people just absolutely detest this, and I get it. I do. I love it though. It smells really good on me, and it's an iconic fragrance. So anyways, that is that is Mugler Alien. This is the original formulation, and I don't ever want to run out of this because I don't ever want to have to buy the new formulation, even though I've heard completely mixed things about it. I've heard some people say it's perfectly fine, it smells great, it hasn't really changed, but then I've had other people say, no, it doesn't. It's terrible. It's not as good as the original. So I don't know. Okay, next I have this little guy here. This is a DKNY Be Delicious flanker. This is Golden Delicious, and this is my favorite. This is my favorite fragrance from this line that I've smelled. There are so many flankers of Be Delicious now that admittedly I have only smelled a handful of them. This has been my favorite for a long time though, and continues to be my favorite. I do love the original Be Delicious. I think it's totally iconic at this point, but I love this one. This one's a little bit more floral. You still do get that beautiful apple note in it, but it's kind of like a weird synthetic apple. It's definitely not like a fresh or realistic smelling apple. The apple in the original Be Delicious is a little bit more tart. This one is a little bit more sweet and smooth, albeit still synthetic and not like a natural smelling apple. This one has a lot of flowers in it though. This has, I believe, Lily of the Valley. It's beautiful though. I love this. This to me is like fall in a bottle, and as soon as it starts to cool down, even before it starts to cool down, I definitely get this out and get a wear in because I love it. It's one of the first fragrances that I start thinking about when we start getting into fall. So anyways, that is DKNY Golden Delicious. Next, we have another Dior scent. I would definitely need my Dior Pure Poison. I love this scent. This is so, I don't even know why this is a nostalgic smelling scent to me, but it is. This is a nostalgic smelling fragrance to me. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I love this. This to me is like old school, kind of sweet, clean laundry almost. It's beautiful. This is another jasmine tuberose scent. It's clean, it's very slightly musky, it's warm, it's sweet. It really does kind of remind me of like, I don't know, warm, clean laundry back in the maybe early 2000s. It smells so good. I do have the original formulation of this, which I will hoard until the day I die, because this is one that I absolutely prefer the original formulation over the new formulation. So anyways, that is Dior Pure Poison. This next one, I love this. This is another one that there's something super nostalgic about this to me. It smells like a JCPenney in 1982. At Christmas time. This is Marc Jacobs Decadence. This is stunning. This is saffron and plum and papyrus. It is so beautiful and rich smelling, and this does smell like Christmas to me. This is a Christmas scent to me. I love this. This is heavy and dark. It smells like dark winter nights. I am very serious when I say that this reminds me of JCPenney in the early 80s, like when I was a kid. I mean, a tiny, tiny little girl. Yeah, it smells, I don't even know. I have a scent memory from way back then, and it smells like that, which is why I could not live without this scent. Not only that, I just love it. I think it's a beautiful, very, very unique Very well done designer scent. I'm sad that they discontinued the Decadence line because I just think they are some of Marc Jacobs' best. But anyways, that is Marc Jacobs Decadence. Okay, next I've got a couple of Tom Ford fragrances. The first one that I would absolutely have to have, I just have the Dossier dupe of it. This is Floriental Coconut. They've taken that word out and I don't know what it's called now. I don't know, something coconut. But this is, again, Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, the original Soleil Blanc, not Eau de Soleil Blanc. I love this. This has the notes on the bottle, so I'll just read them to you. Cardamom, pistachio, bergamot, ylang ylang, tuberose, jasmine, cedarwood, amber, benzoin, and coconut. I love this scent. This scent has always smelled amazing on me. I get stopped every time I wear this. It's funny because I just wore this a couple months ago and when it was still really hot out. And I walked by a guy, I was going into the apartment, he was leaving, and he made it like a few steps and then he stopped me. He was like, holy cow, what is that perfume you're wearing? And I told him, and he was like, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. When I used to work at BMW and I used to wear this to work, I had people tell me all the time how good I smelled. And this is a beautiful perfume, but it's, sometimes there's just certain fragrances that are just like magic on certain people. This is one of the fragrances that is magic on me. It just smells good with my chemistry. I love it. I couldn't live without it. Absolutely would have to have this. So that is Tom Ford Soleil Blanc or Dossier something coconut. Okay, and then an actual Tom Ford fragrance that I would have to have. This is the cherry fragrance. Besides Blood Cherry Cordial, this is the cherry almond fragrance that I would have to have in my collection. This is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. This is beautiful. To me, this is a classic. This is iconic at this point. This is this is like the original almond cherry scent. There probably were other almond cherries that came out first, but I don't know. None of them got as popular as this one. And then there are just a million dupes of this fragrance at this point. In fact, this Sabrina Carpenter Truly Perfume Cherry Baby, Sabrina Carpenter Cherry Baby is basically a dupe of this. There are so many dupes of Lost Cherry on the market. And I've got the Dossier dupe, which smells identical to it. You cannot even tell the difference, but there's just something about the original when it comes to Lost Cherry, and I just love it. It's beautiful, it's iconic. This is the almond cherry scent that I would want in my collection. So anyways, that is Tom Ford Lost Cherry. And then last but not least, this one has been discontinued, but this is a fragrance. I have a backup bottle of this. This is one that I would absolutely need. I love this fragrance. This is Guerlain My Insolence, and I'm so thankful that I bought a backup bottle of this when I found it because this is discontinued. I'm pretty sure, and I say this every time I talk about this fragrance, I am very sure that they took this fragrance, tweaked it just the tiniest bit, and put it into one of their arts and materials bottles, or actually that line's gone now. Whatever the really expensive $360 B bottles, not B bottles, the really expensive $360 a bottle line. I'm pretty sure this turned into French Kiss, and then now it's something else. It's not French Kiss anymore. Now they've repackaged it, probably tweaked it again, and it's another fragrance now, but I'm pretty sure this is the original fragrance. It smells almost identical to it. The note breakdown between this and French Kiss is almost identical. There's just a few like tweaks here and there, and they smell very similar, but I love My Insolence. This is one of my favorite Guerlain fragrances in my collection. It's beautiful. It's soft and vanillic and a tiny bit powdery and a tiny bit clean and a little bit sweet. It's got like this really beautiful skin-like quality to it. I love it, but it smells like a Guerlain, and it is absolutely stunning. You can see I'm getting very low on this bottle. Yeah, thankfully I have a backup bottle of it. But anyways, that is Guerlain My Insolence. And that is gonna be it, guys. Now I feel much better because I was able to talk about some perfumes that didn't make it into my first list that probably should have, may have if I had thought about it differently, but I'm just glad I was able to make an alternate list. I feel much better now. So anyways, you guys, that is an alternate 15 for life list. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.